desk with a CBC Awards update. The nominations are now open for the 2024 CBC Awards, and it runs through August 10th. Visit cbcawards.org, click on the Nominate Now. It will open up the nomination ballot with the 30 categories that you can vote in. You don't need to fill out the entire ballot. If you just want to pick and choose which category, that is fine. One thing I'd recommend is not to just put a single channel across all 30 categories. Certainly not all channels and creators meet the criteria for every category. So just keep that in mind. And if you can see, we have an ongoing list of nominated channels. We'll be updating that periodically throughout the period to help show what other channels are being nominated, what other people are voting for, and to hopefully build some excitement. So check out that list, get your ballot in now until August.
What is up, all you beautiful legends? Happy Sunday. You know what it is. I got all my stickers on point, so I'm ready to rock, ready to have a good sesh. I got some homies in the back. I got so many clips lined up from SummerSlam last night. We got some comics to talk about. We got some news to talk about. But before we get into anything, I don't like to leave them hanging back there. So let's call them out and just be patient with me because I have like 30 more clips on my thing. So let's run.
To me, my X-Men.
Oh, I seen the Precious. I saw that. I saw you flash that Precious. How you guys doing, Tony? Who? Appreciate you guys.
Hell, dude.
Yeah, you're right. How's your weekend be? How's
Great, man. You got to hang out with y'all.
Nice. Anything exciting? Anything crazy? Anything like shocking happen in your area or anything over the past 2 days?
No.
I mean, not specifically here. Like the rest
Yeah.
of the country is on fire, but like.
Oh yeah. I always just like to, if there's any like crazy or like wild or random news from like your area specifically. So it's always nice to hear that there's not, but sometimes there's some funny or some crazy things. We got Paul's from work. How you doing, man?
I thought I saw.
Good, man.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say I thought I saw a bag blow across the street. You know.
Nice. So let's just take a second before we do anything else. I want to shout out the homies in the chat, and then I'm gonna do the YouTube shout outs as well. So start it off early. Les Crucius, hooray! How you doing? Beating him a little early in Tropian Comics, man. It was nice to see you hang out with John. Saw a couple of your posts on YouTube and IG. He was actually at San Diego Comic-Con, so it was great. He had a crazy haul, and I do have some San Diego Comic-Con books I am going to be hanging out tonight. Bugs, are you at work right now, my dude? Oh, I think he muted his mic. But it was nice to see him because I didn't think he was going to be here because he had to work. So shout out to Bugs. But DJ Wise, heck yeah, nice pay-per-view. How you doing? Bugs, have a great show. Much love. Still appreciate seeing you. Hello from New Mexico. Brian, LCS, how you doing, my dude? Like I said, make sure you guys go vote. This is the last week to vote for the CBC Awards. Make sure you guys get on that. Check out everything on the cbcawards.org. My girl, everybody around me, we still haven't voted. So with everything going on,
to be fair, you're not voting, you're nominating.
Yes, he is correct. Voting will come later. This is all for nominations. You know, like I said, I am very tired. I left yesterday at 3 p.m. and we got home at like 2:30, 3 o'clock. So it was like 4 o'clock before I went to bed, and then I was back up at like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. So it was just a long night. We'll get into all that. But make sure you guys vote. And like I said, I don't recommend waiting to vote at the very end. But like I said, I've just been waiting, wanting to make sure my votes get right. And at the end of the day, just make sure your voices are heard, hit those nominations, and find some new channels. So much love, Brian. Tony, appreciate you. Have a good session. We got Paul, Sector 2815, which I think it's Monday at 9:30. It might be 9 o'clock. I'm pretty sure it's 9:30. It is the 100th episode of the DC Deep Dive. So make sure you guys go check him and Legion of Comics mark out. They will be doing all kinds of DC with a bunch of giveaways celebrating that 100th episode. Stickers are fire and awesome. You're right. You were right, man. Shout out to the ones. We the ones. That's right. Dale, how you doing? Fellow sticker collector, sticker lover. Appreciate you, man, stopping by. Crazy Lady B. Oh, geez. It's a will. It is. Hashtag sticker people are my people. He is most definitely at work. Yeah, that's what he told me, but I'm still glad to hear his face. See his face. DJ, the God, how you doing, my man? Hopefully you have a good Sunday. Kicking back. He was actually at a con promoting and supporting that C3 stuff. It was nice to see them set up with another booth. If you're not familiar with anything C3 Comics Cure and Cancer, now is the time to get familiar because in October is everything going down. Make sure you hit that link, Comics Cure and Cancer. Feel free to scan that or just follow them on IG, Comics Cure and Cancer on IG. So share. So yeah, we'll get through that, and then let's share these channels out. I'm gonna hide you for a second, Paul. And you know how we do it. We always start with my homie, the one that brought me into the community, Scotty S. Vaughn. He's got a live tomorrow, 7:30, part of that Monday night lineup with Corey Perkins. I'm not familiar with him, but I'm pretty sure he's doing the new book. What is it? Ernest? Something
Ernest,
with Ernest?
Yeah, Ernest.
Yeah. That's right. So that's cool. He's been having a lot of dope guests on there, so I love to see it. Proud of the man. He had Gary V on there last week. So make sure you guys go check him out. Next, we have Chris the Comic Vet, who big shout out to the man up north. Hit 2K subscribers, so I'd love to see it. Make sure you guys go support him. He's doing his 2K subscriber giveaway at some point. But at the end of the day, just much love. Love seeing the grind. Love seeing the hustle. And my man, my brother Tony, love seeing you back. Love seeing you back on the live stream. I know you've been going through a lot, not getting any specifics or details, but just appreciate seeing your face, making the time for me, making the time for the community, and much love back to you as well.
I appreciate all the love and support from my community members. It really helped me through this time.
Of course. So SummerSlam. SummerSlam was last night. I was there. That was my first pay-per-view. We'll go around the panel and just out of 5. I like to do my new rating scales out of 5. Oh, I gotta show love to channel supporters and people I love. AVX Comics and Games for all your comic books. And if you like showing off some books, if you like proudly displaying books, make sure you guys check out Superior Stand over at superiorstand.com. Big shout out to everybody they support, and big shout out to them. Huge supporters of the channel as well. Okay, SummerSlam. Tony, what's your rating out of 5? Go.
I'm going to say 3.5 to 4.
Okay. Who? What's your rating?
If I'm being generous, 3.
Much love.
I'm leaning more to about 2.5, honestly, but
really,
get into it. Yeah.
See, there he is. I like the new rating scale. Still think out of 3 would work better for you. That's too much. Me, I was there, so it's biased, but I have to be honest. I'd say like a 4. I'm giving it overall experience, not just the matches or anything. I'd say like a 4, maybe a 3.5 out of 4. So and it's a lot of experience in it. Yeah, so many interference moves in the same shoulder spot in 3 matches. Yeah, I noticed that. And there was a couple weird things, like Logan Paul's leg was definitely under the ropes, and he should have got not pinned mid.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. So let's start off with the beginning. We'll start off with right from the beginning. So we left at 3 p.m. And the biggest thing we were unfamiliar about, because it's like an hour and a half in Cleveland City, bigger city near us, and it was the parking. It was the parking that we were worried about. We hit a bunch of traffic, like a half-hour traffic, and we had no idea what to do for parking because we had a parking garage booked in like spot ahead of time, but they sold out. A couple things sold out. So as we were at a light, there's some dude with a $25 valet. I shouted out the window. I was like, "Hey, is this like all-day parking?" He's like, "Yeah." And then so basically paid on the spot, got out of traffic, and parked there. So that sucked, but it was a blessing in disguise, and we'll get to that later because it was like a 20-minute walk to the stadium. So that was a bit of a walk, and with my back problems, my sciatic nerve problems, it was a little bit. So we got to the stadium, and this was kind of the first thing I was experiencing. X-Pac, baby. It was dope. It was dope seeing that side of the view of seeing like all the announcers and being behind them and stuff. because that whole like wraparound or whatever was all free. So that was like where you could like get food and buy merch and do all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, DJ, 100% DJ nailed it on the head, because we'll just talk about it now. After we left, what's nice about, like, I saw it in when we were down in Charlotte, some soccer game let out, and like bigger cities do it. I don't know if New York, but a couple cities I've been to when there was like bigger events, they did it. After it shut down, they basically blocked off all the like roads and everything, and we were able to just walk down the street, because I think it broke SummerSlam American attendance at 50,000, just over 50,000 people. And the Brown Stadium, I think, is max capacity 67,000, but they had a big portion of it blocked off because of the pyro. What's up, Bugs?
I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, thanks, man. You're good. No, you're good, man. You can just chill, keep your mic muted. It's a little loud sometimes, but I love to see your voice, man. Love to hear your voice.
Oh man.
But yeah, they had a big portion of it blocked off. But yeah, when we left, at all the parking garages that we would have parked at, they weren't letting anybody out because we were all walking. So we were able to just walk right to our car, get in our car, and leave. So that was a big shout out, or a big plus. So as we were getting in there, this was kind of, I think this was the first, walking up into this.
Dude, that
was our seats, and we were like right up. We were like, "I'll always be the co-star of One Night in China." Yeah. What's up, podcast? What's up, Wild Boar? But we were right on the cusp of the seats going exponentially higher, because ours was like $140, $50 or something like that. But then like one section up, they were like $250, $300, $400, $500. Like each row you were going up. So we basically got like as close as we could without it being like extravagantly expensive.
Yeah.
So that was cool. And we were happy there. The only thing that sucked is for the first like hour we were in the sun a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. But like as soon as we got there, because we were a little late to the end. And I'm gonna make a disclaimer. If you have any seizure warnings or flashing lights, maybe turn. I'll let you know at a couple of the later clips. But there's a lot of flashing lights. But I have the music turned down pretty low, so it shouldn't be loud for you guys. But for YouTube, anybody watching, disclaimer: it's all my footage. It's all my rights.
Hey, Durs, did you get a shirt to remember it by?
No, that's what we were talking about backstage. If you want to get merch, you normally wait a couple weeks after the pay-per-view, and it'll be like 30, 40, 50% off on the website.
Very cool.
And let's just catch
I've
up on
actually
chat.
met one wrestler in my life, even though I don't follow wrestling that much.
What's up, Joseph? Who was that?
So I went to a Charlotte Hornets game, and I didn't really know who he was, but I've heard the name. It was like 6+ years ago. I don't know how I think he let me come down near the floor. He was like, "You come here," because everyone was shouting his name. Heath Slater.
Oh,
I met Slater. Dude,
Nice.
Yeah, he's good
Nice.
fun. Yeah.
Nice.
I've met a lot of athletes.
Big shout out to Lady Durs, love of my life. Yeah, all the screams you hear are 100% her, because she was right next to me. We'll talk about that. She enjoyed the heck out of it as well. But you're definitely going to be hearing me sing a lot in a lot of these clips. So.
Dude, I would have been blaring the Cody Rhodes song. I would have been like, ah.
Oh, we'll get to it, dude. Like I said, we'll get to it. Just kick back. Let me do my thing, and I'm running through these clips. So let's see where are we at. Okay, so bag check. I want to talk about that. So we get there, there's no signs whatsoever. And like I said, we were kind of rushing to get there because of the traffic and the walk. And as soon as we get there, we checked in, which wasn't bad. It was a longer line, but it was still moving. You check in, and like right as you're going in the stadium, they're like, "Nah, you got to go get your bag checked." So we're like, "Okay, that's fine." We expected that, but you had to leave, walk through all that free stuff. Like it was a 10-15 minute walk all the way around the stadium. And then you get to the bag check, wait in line for that, and they're like, yeah, it's like $20-25. They hold your bag for you, put everything in a plastic bag, and then you come get it after the show. So we waited in line for like another half hour, like 40 minutes after the show to get her bag back. I almost, if it wasn't for her Loungefly bag that she was going to throw it away because she didn't care. We were just going to pocket everything, but the Loungefly bag couldn't go. So that was one of the things. That's one of the things that lowered the rating. The parking, the staffing was a little kind of dickish. I don't know, man. It was just kind of weird. It was very disorganized, but with 50,000 people, I think it'd be tough as well. So let's see. First impressions and seating, it was great. I thought the seating was really, really good. The crowd was rowdy and very loud. MGK was there. That was a nice surprise. And Jelly Roll. I'm not a country fan, but he sung one of his new songs.
He was really impressive.
He was.
Flippy.
My boy.
I'm not massively familiar with him, but like I've seen little bits and pieces. But he was cool.
We have a festival called like Bash at the Bay that's like 15, 20 minutes from me. Who's is that your mic, Vlogs? Do you want to mute your mic when you're not talking, pretty please?
Yep.
With sugar on top? I appreciate you, little bud. Much love. I know you're at work, man. So just your time means the world. Cliff, hi.
Hello.
How you doing? Oh, nice. But so where's the next clip? Let's what was the first match? The first match was Rhea and Liv. So we'll play a clip and we'll talk about it. So yeah, the first couple clips, you can see the sun was in my eyes. But Rhea and Liv, Tony, thoughts?
I need a cigarette. Well, are we allowed to give spoilers?
Yeah. So I'll just start it right here. If you haven't watched anything, things I'm going to show are 100% going to spoil what happened. So
Right.
if you haven't watched it, feel free to come back afterwards. And I'm also going to be dropping the clips you see are just 30% of everything I took. I'm dropping a whole video later. So how'd you feel about the match, John?
I actually thought about this before SummerSlam. I started thinking, I don't think Liv's going to lose tonight. I thought Mommy was going to lose, and then she'd end up getting the title back at WrestleMania. I didn't expect Dom turning.
Yeah. How'd you feel about the Dom turn?
The Dom turn. I mean, I
think it made the match better.
I think that Rhea is, she's a face. Like, let's be honest at this point.
Agreed.
Like, she's a dominant face, but like it doesn't really work, her and Dom anymore, because of like, there's no reason to turn Dom face. That would be insane.
Right.
So,
I think it was for the bigger picture of just the Judgment Day crumbling, and we're going to get into more of that ever.
Exactly.
We saw basically the two biggest factions that we've been dealing with for years now, basically running the WWE, basically fall apart. So I thought it was really good. It got a really good pop. I thought that was a great opener for SummerSlam, because like I said, that was my first time at a pay-per-view, first time experiencing it, and that was a great way to really feel what the crowd was going to be like, feel how everybody was going to be. The bass in that stadium was loud, dude. So much bass. And we were right next to like 2 or 3 rows over was one of the pyro things. So like Rhea's thing caught me by surprise, but once I knew it was there, I was good because I had no idea where the pyro was. So that was Rhea and Liv. I thought Rhea was going to win, so I 100% see that rivalry going for a while.
I haven't been watching the TV, so it would be hard for me to judge like where they were going, but like, because I did assume Rhea would win because, well, I believe Rhea's championship material. I
Right.
don't really believe that Liv is. And I think that's a fundamental disconnect in this match for me. Like, I just don't believe it for a second. I mean, it's...
Agreed.
Like,
So next was one that was really fun because, like I said, we were in the...
I got a comment on Liv and Rhea.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. I'm just trying to go quick because I got a lot.
I know. I didn't watch it. I watched the replay on YouTube.
Nice.
I like Liv. She's fun. She's pretty. I like her. But did I think Rhea was going to win? Yeah. I think Rhea is the more dominant wrestler. And yeah, I think Rhea should have won. But hey, whatever.
Agreed. Cliff, do you watch? Do you indulge in the wrestling?
Nope, I'm just here for the ride.
All right, man. That's all I need, baby. That's all I need, baby. So like I said, I got so much clips, so we're gonna just talk about it. Just share as much as you can, as quick as you can, because I got so much to go to. Like I said, we were in Cleveland Brown Stadium, and it's the Browns. Their mascot is a dog, so their football section is the Dog Pound. So when Braun Breaker came out, the hoo 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 barking was loud, bro. So I have a clip of him winning. So we'll roll that. So I'll start it off right now. I'm a Braun guy. I love Sammy to death, but he's been champion long enough. I feel they gave him his moment. I think Braun is definitely the next generation of as long as he keeps getting better, because he's like what Goldberg was, but with moves. He's physical. He can do stuff off the top ropes. He's an actual wrestler. So I was so excited for that.
I got to disagree a little bit there, in so much as he needs to learn how to wrestle. Still, he's not there.
I agree. I agree.
Basically, he's too green for the position he's being put into, which is, you can't blame them for doing that because he's got name value and he's a big guy, but he just needs more seasoning before he can be high up.
Right. Big shout out to Mark, Legion of Comics. You would love, if you're not familiar with Braun Breaker, you would love him because he does the spear, he does the choke, the power press slam or whatever. But Hoot's right. He has a lot of potential, and I've been a Braun guy since checking him out at AEW, or not AEW, but NXT, and I just really hope he continues to keep getting better, because that's what I felt with LA Knight, and then the WWE kind of held him back. So I feel like Braun was at the position of LA Knight, but not the jackknife powerbomb, the choke press, where choke slam, hits him with the choke slam, lifts him up, the overhead press slam, and then hits him with he does everything but the jackknife bait, basically. Joseph, my brother, what's up?
What the hell was with SummerSlam and that 3-hour delay?
What 3-hour delay?
3 hours of nothing going on, and I'm sitting there going,
Wait! I was there. So what do you mean? What do you mean?
You mean the pre-show,
the pay-per-view?
They always have the pre-show. Like
3
it's
hours
always
of nothing.
Yeah, don't ever watch the pre-show, bro. I never watched the pre-show.
I was sitting there, I was watching the whole thing because I had my uncle over here. We were sitting down watching it together and stuff, and he says, "This is the most effed up boring." I was like,
"Oh, Joseph."
I was like, "Yeah."
Hang on, I'm gonna cut you off, Joseph. Thank you for. I'm so proud of you for abbreviating the F-bomb right there. Much love, dude. So much love.
I'm learning.
But like I said,
I'm
Joseph,
learning.
I have so much to go through, so I'm going around the panel. So just briefly and passionately, like I said, Tony, Braun, we heard from Hoot, we heard from me, Tony, Braun Breaker, same thing.
I agree with Hoot and them. Braun. Now we know at one point Braun's going to get to that level because of his dad and his uncle. He's got a great pedigree, and I think he's going to go far. I believe he still has a lot to learn, but he's really interested in learning. You can see it. You see the drive.
Yeah. And what I really loved is you could see the passion on his face when he won that title. Like it meant a lot to him. Joseph, what were your thoughts on that match, real quick?
All I got to say is that it was about time.
Agreed.
It was about time he won against Sami Zayn, because just like Rob's Fat Stacks was saying, I was getting a little sick of the whole Sami Zayn thing.
That's what I started
It was
with.
just getting
I
boring.
agreed. I love Sammy. I love what he does. Vogs had to bounce, so much love Vogs.
Cool.
But I agree. I'm glad to see Sammy got what he got, had his time, and now it's Braun's time.
I think Sammy. I think Sammy
Go ahead,
lost
bro.
for I think Sammy lost for a reason, but I'll get into that later on.
All right. Let's see. Okay, so next was one I was super excited about and was very unexpected. LA Knight and Logan Paul. So Logan Paul's hometown is Cleveland.
Yes.
I hate Logan Paul. What was awesome was seeing him with MGK. MGK, you can say what you want about him. I loved MGK, like his original stuff when he was first coming on the scene. I'm not as much of a big fan now, but it was definitely dope to see him there. So I got 2 clips from that. So if you're on a phone, the first one's vertical. And one thing, before I play this other clip, I want to comment is it was really different to hear how loud, like the ring was mic'd up. A lot of things were mic'd up. Like you could hear the slaps. Like I'm sure there's mics around the ring, but like hearing them hit the ring, the bass was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Facts.
I enjoyed every
again,
moment of it. And the minute
Yeah,
he
start us off,
lost,
Joseph.
Logan Paul
Run it.
finally lost. The minute
Dude,
Logan Paul finally lost.
The crowd was lit, bro. Like that would suck. I know it's wrestling, it's all fake or whatever, but it would suck to be in your hometown and hearing. Is that your mic, Boggs? You want to keep it muted, my dude?
Yeah, I'll just head out.
Even outside of
sorry,
of
bro. It's
wrestling,
just a
Logan
little
Paul's
loud.
always been human garbage. So
I'll just
Yeah,
stay muted. I just want to. I'll stay in here, but I just won't.
Okay,
stay
man. I appreciate it. It just gives me a little feedback on my mic end. I appreciate you. Much love. But yeah, dude, the crowd went nuts for LA Knight. I've been an LA Knight guy since the day he walked onto the scene. I was so excited to see him. I heard somebody jump in. Oh, there he is at the bottom. Rich, my man. And C Bizzle.
there's Rich.
My other man. Much love, brothers. But yeah, I was so excited to see LA Knight win. Tony, what were your thoughts on that? Let's run it. Real quick, around the horn.
I honestly thought for a second he was going to get punked again, and I started getting pissed. But when he won, I was 100%.
Oh, dude! When MGK hit him with the brass knucks again, but it was a light jab, is what they were calling it. So he was able to recover. So
Yeah.
what were your thoughts on that match?
I think that was probably my match of the night. I really enjoyed it.
Huh, nice.
I think it's
that.
I think it's the right decision. Is the important thing. I think LA Knight looks like a star, and he should be treated like a star.
Agreed.
I think Logan is phenomenal. Honestly,
Agreed.
he's tremendous at his role, and I love to hate that guy. And that's what you want in a heel.
Right.
He sold for LA Knight perfectly. So
right, Joseph. If you take what Logan Paul is outside of the ring, just pretend you don't even know him outside of the ring. Just look at him as ring capabilities. You can't say anything bad about that guy because every match he's been in has been a good match.
He got lucky.
Agreed. But I'm just saying, like his athleticism. And just as a WWE fan, not him anything personal or Prime or him as an influencer or whatever, he's good in the ring, and it sucks to say.
Yeah.
Like you can't knock him on that. Look at the man. I was talking to this dude all last night, man, in the DMs.
Take a crowbar and knock him one with it.
Right. So Joe, we know your thoughts on it. Rich, you watch wrestling? Do you watch wrestling?
I do sometimes. I didn't even watch this, man. I was watching boxing last night.
Okay, Papa. So for you, thumbs up or thumbs down? LA Knight is champion. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's how I feel too, man. I'm like I said, big LA Knight guy. Next is what I like to call the like 7th inning stretch. You get those intermissions at a movie. You get those little bit of breaks, and it is the Bayley and Nia Jax match. So the second Bayley's music hit, I'm not kidding, half the stadium emptied. Everybody went to the bathroom. Everybody went to get food. Everybody went to the smoking section or to get drinks or whatever. And they didn't come back till about halfway through the match, dude. And the only thing that got a pop during the match was this. I was like, what is that? I was like, what was that? Because she just ran up, got punched, and that was it. That was the only cheering, excitement, anything you heard in that match was her coming to cash in.
Well,
how do you guys feel about that match?
To be honest on it, Stratton coming down there and stuff, okay, everybody thought she was cashing in.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody believed she was going to be cashing it in and stuff. But if you'd watched SmackDown the night beforehand and stuff like that, you saw that Nia Jax gave her that brand new case and everything, and it was just like, okay, is she going to betray Nia to cash in on it if she does win, or is she going to, make sure Bayley loses, then cashes in,
Right.
And she did nothing. She did nothing.
So,
it was literally like for the whole match for
agreed.
Bayley and Nia Jax, it was just like, I'll be in the other room until it's over.
You and about 15 to 20,000 other people, dude. So like it sucks.
As much as I like Bayley, okay, the match just felt terrible.
Every pay-per-view has that one match. Every pay-per-view has that one match.
Yeah.
But one thing I'm thinking about now is that now that I hate Nia Jax, but the one girl who's with Bianca or Belair, the new girl who's new chick with crystal hair. Yeah. Her versus Nia Jax, I think that would be a hell of a match. I think that'd be super dope to see. So Tony, how'd you guys feel about that one?
I went to the bathroom.
you and about 20,000 other people.
I went to the bathroom, fixed me something to eat, and came back and watched the ending, and that was pretty much it.
Right. Papa, thumbs up or thumbs
my
down?
uncle and I, we just walked out of the living room, went to the kitchen, and we got some more pizza and stuff. That was it.
Nice.
I was
just like, screw this.
I watched it in its entirety.
I will tell you the one thing that pissed him off the most about SummerSlam, was the CM Punk Drew McIntyre match.
We'll get to that. You're skipping
and
ahead,
I know
man.
we're going to be talking about that next.
Yeah. Like I said,
oh my god,
so much. All right, we got to move on, dude. I have 15 more things on my agenda. It's heavy. So this is where I kind of felt like in the moment, like I'm there, but there's a couple people I was really there to see. I've been a CM Punk since day one, since ECW, since all that. Followed him. I've been a fan of him and watched him.
That's not day one.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, like when he was really coming onto the scene and all that. Well, ECW was like my.
I met him like 3 years before.
Right. Not to say that he's not a cancer in the locker room or anything.
Yeah,
but it was great to see.
You're right.
But to be in the presence of Seth Rollins' entrance music in a stadium, there's nothing like it, bro. There is no after, and we need real quick on the Bayley and Nia match. That is what they used. They pumped a whole bunch of crowd noise during that match. Everybody was gone. We came back before, it was like halfway through the match, and nothing was happening. And all of a sudden, you hear a whole roar of the crowd, and it came from everywhere, and nobody was screaming. It was all fake. But yeah, dude, being in there, being in that stadium with all 50,000 people singing Seth Rollins' song, that was an experience. That was something.
Triple H was probably back there. Triple H was probably back there going, "Where'd everybody go? Pump that!"
Dude, facts. And then I didn't even clip anything McIntyre because I'm not a big McIntyre guy. But as soon as CM Punk hit, man, it was hard. So at this point, my voice is long gone, and I'm singing. You're going to hear me hardcore singing the Cody Rhodes theme song, but my voice is long gone. Taylor's voice is long gone. And we'll play one more clip, and then we'll talk about this one. Yeah, Lady Dirts, did you tell them who our neighbors were? Yeah, I sit down, and out of every seat in the stadium, I sat next to the one people that brought a baby to the event, bro. A baby, which was fine, because honestly, it wasn't that bad. But like while I was on my phone, like anytime I'm recording, the baby was like trying to reach for it and stuff, and she wasn't crying or screaming, and that's what I was afraid of. So like, it was a little weird, but I was just like, man, that's my luck. But I'll start it off, man. I was very sad that CM Punk lost, but I think this rivalry is going to keep going between, I think all three of them deserve a match, Seth versus McIntyre versus CM Punk. And then after that match is done, we'll see what happens. But I think Seth did a decent job as the ref. I liked the interference with the little bracelet, the added bracelet. But I wish, And Adam made best friends with the mentally challenged guys.
Punk needed someone else there.
Yeah, this the Punk dude in front of us was
there. So he gets it because the minute he took the bracelet off of Drew McIntyre and he got it back, okay, he should have had somebody there to throw it to and say, "Hold on to this till I'm done kicking this guy's rear."
Yeah,
because the minute it went on Seth Rollins' wrist, it just freaking went off the rails from there, and my uncle was so miffed off. He said the Cody Rhodes and Solo Sequoia match better be good, or I swear to God I'll sue WWE.
And it was. We'll get to that too. Tony, then who? Then Papa.
Oh, it was so good.
Well, I'll go on record and say that I've been a McIntyre fan since he was in 3MB. I always loved Drew.
Man.
Now, the thing about Punk losing, he may have lost the first fight, but he's not going to lose the last one. I guarantee you this is going to end with a CM Punk Supreme victory. And as far as Seth goes, it gave me, maybe it reminded me of when Shawn Michaels guest ref against The Undertaker and Bret Hart.
Yeah. Did have a lot of that same vibe with the cutoff shirt and everything.
But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the match. And like I said, CM Punk will get, he'll be able to he'll get that bracelet back.
Yeah, thanks. Who?
What stadium was that at?
The Browns, Cleveland Browns.
It was the Browns Stadium. Okay,
yeah,
so it's probably almost like a homecoming too for Logan, right?
Yeah, and it was hilarious that the entire crowd was booing him the entire time. And like MGK was there because he's from Cleveland, and Jelly Roll was there because he performs in Ohio all the time. So it was nice to see a lot of the hometown guys there. Who? Thoughts of that CM Punk match?
I mean, it was good enough. It wasn't great, and I didn't like all the shenanigans with the wristband,
bracelet,
thing, whatever it is.
Yeah,
bracelet. Like there was
it
way
had to happen. It was an added little.
No,
thing.
I mean, I don't have a problem with them doing it a little bit, but they did it a lot. Like
I
there
thought there was
lots
going
of
to
stuff
be
with that, and it's
more interference was my thing. I thought there was going to be a lot more weapons used. Seth was going to let it kind of go off the rails a little bit.
Part of my issue with it, they sort of built it into seeming like it would be a blood feud sort of situation.
Like a
and they had a pretty standard sort of match, and it was fine. Like Punk's good, we all know that, and Drew's good too. They're both fine, and Rollins was fine as the referee. Didn't have a problem. It's just it felt a little bit underwhelming for the build. Now, who won it? I think is absolutely the right decision because CM Punk could fall apart at any minute.
Agreed.
You know that. You've got to put over the guy that's been there and will be there for a long time to come in a good position. And Punk is also in a position where he never needs to win again, really.
Right,
because
he's like John Cena. He's like John Cena. He can just lose forever and everybody's going to love him. So, I forgot to play this clip, but this was cool walking behind where they do like the pre-show that Joseph did.
No matter where the song is played, Kingdom empowers the WWE Universe in a way that transcends language, borders, and cultures.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, did you see Drew McIntyre out there?
No.
You didn't see Drew McIntyre out there. Somebody bought a CM Punk T-shirt and asked him to sign it. Really? And he actually signed it with the words.
We dipped immediately
with the F word on it. Yeah, he signed it with the F word on it and the C word on it to CM Punk.
Wow.
And then autographed it. I was like, holy crap.
So the next one. So I'll start off with a little. I got one clip from this. So Priest versus Gunther. I'm not a Gunther guy, but man, I love every match he's in. It's must-watch TV. You just can't miss it. And I got the Priest opening. It was definitely dope to see the stadium like this. And I just want to take a special second to shout out Hassan Terrell. Just a new name I haven't seen before, and much love to you, man. But I'll start it off right here. That Priest-Gunther match, Gunther had, I think it was from like Raw or SmackDown, he had all the blood blisters already sitting there. And like the whole match, he got from getting slapped. You could hear those slaps from all the way where we were sitting. Like the whole stadium could hear those slaps. It was wild. But like I said, to build on Dirty Dom turning earlier, we had Finn Balor come in and we see his turn. So that made that match over the top because I've been begging for the Judgment Day to crumble for a while. I'm not a big fan of them. I love Rhea. I dig Damian Priest, but I wish they were all solo competitors. I think they'd flourish a lot more like that. But seeing Finn turn and Gunther win the championship again, it's just dope because, like I said, I'm not a big Gunther guy, but now at least we know every match that Gunther's going to be in is always going to be a banger. They're all bangers every time.
Every time.
Go ahead. Run it.
They Gunther has always been good to great. Like
100%.
He might not be everybody's cup of tea, but like he happens to be mine. I love to watch a man smash another man. Is the gist?
Yes, agreed.
He does that as well as anyone. Is he as good as maybe they think he is? I don't know, but like I love it. Like he's great fun. I'd say that match was the best match of the show. Like that's my opinion. I agree.
I agree. It was.
I liked the LA Knight match more probably, but this one was the best match.
It definitely lived up. Tony, thoughts on that match?
I agree with Hood. I thought this was the match of the night. And when Gunther won the Intercontinental title starting out, I wasn't a big Gunther guy, but by the time his reign ended, I was. He was an unstoppable machine, and. Right. I knew sooner or later he'd end up with that World Heavyweight title. I just didn't figure it'd be this soon. So I'm looking to see how his reign begins.
Nice. Papa, feel free to type it in chat. Oh, he said new Judgment Day group is coming. Joseph, as quick as you can because we got one more thing to hit, and then we got to move on. What's your thoughts on that match?
I thought it was great. I was expecting the turn after Dom decided to go with Liv and betray Rhea. I was expecting it out of Finn Balor next and stuff, because there was already that clash between them over what happened, costing him a certain match or something that Damian Priest cost him a certain match. And so it was getting built up, and it was perfect how it finally happened.
Yeah.
Because now the Judgment Day can go from being the team to being individual competitors again and getting it done. Now, in the case of Finn Balor, he's still tag team champions with what's his name there and stuff. So they could still end up doing something else.
I might have screwed up. I'm trying to upload a clip that I deleted, so hopefully that doesn't screw anything up.
You shouldn't.
Because I didn't have, I had the Cody Rhodes entrance, but I got rid of it somehow. But yeah, we'll move on. So we'll just start it off. Cody versus Solo, man. It was the big match of the night. We'll take it one thing at a time. Don't get too far ahead of yourself until I play the clip. And it was very boring, in my opinion, for being a Bloodline Rules match. Until everything started popping off, it was a Bloodline Rules match. So I thought tables were going to be out, ladders were going to be out, kendo sticks. It was a one-on-one, just normal, generic match for a while, until it got interfered. Until, like I said, me and Hoop were talking about it. I don't know their names. The two dudes that just won the tag team championships. They were the first ones that came out. It was cool watching them run out, watch the crowd.
The Gorillas of Destiny. Just use that name.
Yes,
it's easy to remember.
Yes, the Gorillas of Destiny. It was cool watching the crowd part as they were running up, because I have no idea where they even came. They came running from the middle of the crowd. So they came and interfered, but it was very surprising to see it just be kind of a basic match without any weapons or anything at all up until that point. So let's see. Oh, there's another new name. 90 MFC. Finn and JD join Gunther with New Imperium. That'd be wild. That'd be wild.
I mean, I'd watch it, but it's not going to happen.
No, I think they're going to
do you think we're going to get Demon? We might get Demon Finn Balor back.
Yeah, possible.
I'd be into that.
Not as a heel. You can't do that as a heel. It's a face thing.
I agree. As soon as this clip's done processing, I could run it. But I don't want. The only 3 other clips I have are the spoilers, the big moment. So we'll just keep going on. So Cody's getting beat up. 2 dudes run out, and then old boy runs out. My favorite one, the one with the dreads, the bigger dude, the one that I think has the most potential out of the 3. I forget his name, Tonga Taloba or whatever.
Yeah, I always forget that his name as well.
The bigger dude, yeah. He hit Cody off the ropes and went through a table, and I'm pretty sure he's hurt. It looked like he was hurt, and we'll see. But that's when you get this. We're gonna go to this one. And now, before I play the next clip, it still gives me goosebumps. How loud that stadium was, all singing Cody Rhodes' song. That was so dope. It was louder than Seth's song. It was incredible. But like I said, we had the moment where, okay. And then the next clip, right in the beginning, you're gonna hear my girl lose her mind because she loves herself some Randy Orton. So as soon as his music hit, she went ballistic. So at this point, my girl, she's crying because of Randy, and I'm pretty hyped about this. But then, all said and done, and again, this is the biggest spoiler if you haven't seen it. And shout out to me, as this dude was coming out, I already had it planned out that if he showed up tonight, I was going to film it. And I posted that on Instagram immediately. I had to have been one of the first people to post it. And it's got I think it's up to 20 or 30,000 views right now. So it's doing pretty good. But I'm still shook. I was crying. My girl was bawling her eyes out. I just had goosebumps all over. But he's back. All right. It's facts, man. We the ones. So I know it's a lot. And again, we'll do it as quick as you can. Tony, thoughts?
Awesome match. I marked out when Roman came out. That was freaking awesome. Long time. I love to see now. Maybe he'll come back as a face. And going forward, where I was talking about the Sami Zayn thing, I see the civil war between the bloodline with Roman reuniting with the Usos and Sami.
I could see that. Who thoughts?
Yeah, I thought it was an okay match. I was quite impressed with Solo Sikoa, actually.
Yeah.
I think he handled himself very well in that match, and I'm with you a little bit in so much as I agree that they basically just had a match for a while that you would see on Raw, which is a mistake. Just fundamentally, because apparently the crowd is waiting for the thing that you're promising them.
Oh, the whole time, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's on the edge of their seat, just waiting for somebody to come out.
Exactly.
So as soon as the first two came out, it was now you've already missed your chance to have that match. You've already missed the point because now it's about the random appearances. Joseph, as quick as you can.
Roman, I assumed he was going to be there already, so it really wasn't that much of a surprise. And I don't know that you can say that Kevin Owens and Randy Orton are a surprise either. Particularly, I just assumed they were going to come out. So,
I thought it was Jimmy or Roman. It was one of the two. We were getting one of the two.
I'm surprised we didn't get Jimmy, honestly. That would have been good.
That's where I was at. Joseph, what's your thoughts on that?
Oh, like you said, the match felt boring at first. It felt very boring at first because it's supposed to be bloodline rules. Okay, so that means they should have had ladders, tables, all that good shit going on. But instead, it just felt like a normal match. But then you got Randy Orton coming out. You got Kevin Owens coming out. You got them taking on the members of the bloodline and stuff. And then when Roman shows up, it was just like everything finally took off. And just as it's getting where you think it's going to be, Solo's going to claim the title and crap, Roman shows up, kicks him right to the curb and stuff, and ruins his chances of becoming champion. And I think it's all because Cody said he wants to face Roman again and not the wannabe.
Right.
Do we really believe that Cody couldn't have won that match without Roman wandering down to the ring and doing what he did?
I believe he still would have won.
Cody, that's the booking of the match wasn't good enough.
Right, the position, and again, what was it? Arn Anderson in the beginning talking about the friends in high places. So you knew at least somebody was coming out.
The sense of jeopardy wasn't there. I never believed that Cody could lose that match.
That's 90 MFC hit it on the head. I think the match served its purpose. It was about Roman's return. But what I think, because I've been so sick of the Bloodline storyline, it's been great. It's been one of the best storylines we have, but it's so drawn out. But now I think we're gonna have Roman, Cody. What is War Games? Is it 5-on-5 or 6-on-6?
It's 5-on-5, I think.
All right, so we have Roman, Cody. Right, so Roman, Cody, Randy, and KO. That's 4 versus Solo. They would have 4. So both teams would need 1. So that's what Civil War Bloodline. That's what I assume is at War Games, and then. I think Roman, because I called most of SummerSlam on the way there. I'm really good at calling pay-per-views. It's not hard if you follow what's going on. I think Roman's gonna not betray Cody, but turn on him. I think Roman's his own thing. I don't think you'll ever see Roman go back to Solo in the Bloodline or anything like that. I think if you might see a new Bloodline with The Rock coming back or whatever. But now it's 4-on-4. If it's 4-on-4, that makes perfect sense, Papa, because that would be perfect. Because then you wouldn't have to add something random.
Just like the whole betrayal for Dom going with Liv Morgan and stuff. No one actually saw that one coming. There was a lot of people that said, "Okay, so Rhea forgave him and stuff. It's all water under the bridge. He's gonna help her win the title back and everything else in between." No one saw that one coming. And even Michael Cole, goddamn, he was spitting and sputtering.
Yeah, well, he's paid to do that.
Oh my God, he sounds like
I wasn't surprised in the slightest by that. That was
I was definitely the crowd. You got a big reaction of the crowd. I didn't see. I saw Mommy winning and maybe Dom turning. But I didn't think Dom was going to lock lips and make out with Liv like that. And big props to them. They're both married and happy and have kids. Like, big props to them for the acting job. They sold the hell out of that. So I thought it was really good. So that was full experience. Like I said, it was phenomenal. I'm still on cloud 9. I'm still very sore. I'm very tired for it. If you have the opportunity to go to a WWE pay-per-view, it was, like I said, it was definitely a once-in-a-lifetime type of experience. I'll definitely go again if I have the chance. But just being in the crowd, and like I've talked to Lady Durs before, like explaining like when you're in, because she was like nervous being around that many people, and I was like, that's fine. But you're also around 50,000 people that are all very like-minded individuals. And like our whole section, we were all, dapping each other up, high-fiving, all hitting the chants. So like it's a very nice environment to be in. It's not like a toxic environment or anything like that. Yeah. So I really
Adam trying to protect his phone from a child.
Yeah, it was like that, and I forgot my little swivel thing. So like, sorry when I dropped the full YouTube video later this week. Sorry if the camera quality is a little shaky. I forgot my little gimbal for my thing, so that's where I'm at. But we've come to the point. Let's burn through it. Comic time. We the ones is the theme. So I asked people to bring issue number 1. So if you don't have it, now's your time to grab it. It's just 5. So it's just 5 issue number 1. I know Joseph's got to do his thing. I know Tony's got to do his thing.
I got to get out of here.
Go first.
All right, so I cheated a little, but you'll see why later. First, we're going to start off with Something That's Killing the Children, second print, 9.8. I love that cover.
Nice.
This is the first 9.8 of my collection. So I enjoy that. Then I got this from Marcus off of Instagram. It was a sale. Nice House on the Lake, number 1. Love showing this cover off. And then get a little Bronze Age. We got Battlestar Galactica, number 1.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty cool. And then I got New Mutants, number 1. It's a 9.4 autographed by Bob McLeod on the interior page.
That's awesome.
Much love, Cliff.
And this is where I cheat. This is from the collection from a kid. This is Vengeance of Bane number 1, 6.0 CBCS, but I upgraded to a 9.0. First print. So I got second print and the first print.
That's cool.
And that's me.
Appreciate that. And Tony, like I said, if you have to bounce, feel free to share whatever you got coming up on your channel or anything like that. Now's the time, bro.
I got hopefully Tony's Comic Spotlight dropping next Saturday. Be with Hoot at the Parliament of Mouths next Saturday. Live show into the Comiverse next Sunday afternoon, and that's all I got.
Nice.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, man. Of course. And if you have to bounce, dude, we understand, and much love, dude. Always. Hoot.
I gotta go, brother. Take it easy.
Much love, Tony. Oh, Rad.
Yeah. Rad Wraith, issue 1 from Black Caravan. Scotty had the dude that writes this on there, and I quite fancied it, so I picked that up. This one, I love this character. It's so ridiculous.
I heard the story was really good too.
Yeah, I've heard it's good too. I haven't read it yet, but I fully intend to. But Catwolf is just such a fun idea. Can't go wrong with that. American Psycho.
Oh, that's cool.
Issue 1, love that cover. It's awesome.
That's fire.
Again, haven't read it. Don't know if it's good, but I love American Psycho as a movie, and that's a cool cover. And it's got a bit oversized.
Oh.
First Night. Yeah, issue 1. This is the sort of the retro variant that they did.
Mm-hmm.
And I love this cover. It's really cool.
Yeah,
it's painted, I think, and it really catches the old school vibes. Then finally, I thought I'd pull out something that I'm very fond of. Optimus Prime First Strike issue 1.
I'm fond of that as well.
Signed by Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime.
New mask. Same task.
I love this book.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
Nice, Who. Joseph, did you gather your stack of $5? Nice.
Got 5.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing, brother. Let him run. Nice.
New Fantastic Four, issue number 1. And because of our love for Deadpool and Wolverine, there's the man himself. Wastelander's Doom, issue 1. Nubia and the Amazons, issue 1 of 6. Or is it 5? It's 6. Issue 1 of 6.
Oh,
hang
yes,
on.
sir.
Can you see that?
It's
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Doesn't matter. Still
Of
counts.
course it's a reprint.
I know. I'm just teasing.
Oh, nice.
And then West Coast Avengers issue number 1.
Underrated series.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I loved the West Coast Avengers.
Me too, man.
Believe it or not, when I was in my younger years, I actually enjoyed West Coast Avengers more than I actually enjoyed the Avengers comics itself.
Me too. 100%.
Nice, Joseph. Appreciate you pulling those. Rich, I saw you digging around. What you got?
Well, what are the rules, man? I don't want to break the rules.
For issue number 1. That's it.
Okay, so this one might break a rule a little bit, but you'll see what I mean in a
I
second.
don't care.
Cap 100.
It still counts. It's a
It's an
dope
issue
cover.
1. It's an
Totally
issue 1.
counts.
Iron Man number 1.
That's fire.
I got 2099 number 1.
Yes, sir.
Rick. And then these I pulled out for you guys. I know you guys like. I appreciate. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I need to get. I need to get that in the Transformers crossover.
I have a Transformers one too, but it's like a 3.0
Nice.
or a 4.0. And this is for you, Durs. Spawn number 1.
Oh man, I gotta. Yes.
Those are my 5.
Nice, dude. Nice. Well, me, I try to stick with theme. Absolutely terrible story, but Rey Mysterio and what is it? The
Is it bad? Oh, that's a shame.
It's not good. I'm not pulling my second issue, so there's that. This was love this cover. Artwork's great. This is by Ryan Brown.
You sit up here, see you on camera.
Just a shout out to all my haters for you. Barfly issue number 1, great story as well. And then have to show some John Jang goodness. Just got this from San Diego Comic-Con. I'm pretty sure this is exclusive. The Berserker Baseball Bullets. And then with all the news as well, might as well show some more Berserker. Got that foily. And then I just got this as well. Why not show the Doctor? Show some Brian some love. So that's awesome. And then since we're running a little overtime, I'm just gonna burn through what I got. I got these for free. One of my coworkers, they thought of me when they found some comics from their grandma, and these are destroyed. They're very, very beat up. But this is Weird Mystery Tales, issue number 21. I know nothing about these.
That's cool.
But the covers are dope. This one's destroyed, but it's still a dope cover. We challenge you to read Ghost, True Tales of the Weird and Supernatural. Marvel Age 132. Again, they are very beat up.
Oh, that's actually the first real appearance of Clandestine.
Oh, nice. Arak the Thunder. Know nothing about him. Son of Thunder. And then a bunch of Conan randomly. So issue 112.
Where's Tony when we need him?
107. Right. I already reached out. I already reached out to Gary B to see if he needed any of these. And then this one was cool. It's a JoJo Scope cover. The oversized.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
And then just a couple of recent pickups. I love this cover. The Feral issue 5, the Dawn of the Dead poster. Happy Nemesis came back. Nemesis Rogue
That's
Gallery.
really good. I love that book.
Yeah. One book that's so fun. Spawn kills every Spawn. He goes to a comic book convention and here, I'll just show you guys one of the splash pages in it, and it's so fun. That's a splash page. Everybody's there's so many Easter eggs, Savage Dragon's there. Here's another double splash page of him just killing everybody. So it's a very fun book, so I really enjoy it. Ultimate Spider-Man, it's been really good. Grab this cover. Just wanted to show that off. I really like that. Finish this off. Blood Hunt, issue number 5. That's at 1 in 25. Red Band. Ghost Machine Goodness. Had to grab the trade of the Blizzard. That I think it's the first creature or the monster or anything. I haven't read this, so I need to grab that. And then big shout out to what's up, Beckerman? Oh, I got you, Papa. As soon as I'm done. What's up, Beckerman? Much love. And then finally got my San Diego stuff in, and I think this was done by Don Dorman was the cover artist, or Dave Dorman, but this is Scarlet issue number 1, and then he also did Destro issue number 1, and these are the San Diego Comic-Con ones. And then I got the McFarlane, Virgin, Sam and Twitch, and then the Gold sketch as well.
Oh, that's cool too.
So that was my full haul, and you'll see more of that later in the stuff. But I heard somebody had issue number 1.
It's a 9/8.
Oh, that is fire! Yeah, we the ones. Hang on, let me get it. WWE, I'm trying to read the top of that. Oh, WWE.
Say it, DB8, say it.
Then, Now, and Forever, issue number 1. That is dope. That is dope.
Say it, Doc.
You win.
You win the internet.
Yeah,
that's true. 100%. He does win the internet with that. It's awesome.
He
that
definitely on theme, on brand, on point. Papa, you 100% win out of all those.
That's awesome.
So Papa, feel free to let us know down in chat what you got coming on. But Rich, as we wind down, appreciate your time, appreciate your love. What you got coming up, man?
Real quick, I didn't get to chime in before. I'm not a big wrestling fan, so I don't know what was going on, what you guys were all hyped up about. But I have been to a lot of live events, man, and that looked phenomenal. So I'm glad
same. Thanks, man. Appreciate
those
it.
things are awesome. I do a pressing video that drops every Tuesday. I am on a schedule from now on because my channel has been so random. So I will always have a new pressing video come up on Tuesdays. I try to hit Commieverse on Sundays. I try to hit you on Sundays if I'm free. And August 31st, I will be on Only Slabs for the second time. And then obviously I'll be on the comic book community fantasy football thing. I believe that's September 5th. So that's what I got coming up.
Well, appreciate your time. Appreciate your energy, man.
Thanks for having me.
What you got, my guy?
So tomorrow I'll have an unboxing video, which has an amazing AOK from Rob Fatstacks that I can't wait to show people. It is so cool. And he has a slab and other stuff like that's just not as good as the AOK, but the AOK you want to see, trust me. Then on Saturday, they've got the Parliament of Mouths. And then I'll be on with Tony next week on Sunday. And then I'm on Only Slabs on the 17th. So
Nice.
that's my lineup.
Nice. Well, appreciate the time. Much love, man. All the energy. Joseph, what are your next 2 videos coming out?
Right now, I've only got one that I'm working on, and that's my newest cooking video because I show everyone how to make a homemade meatloaf.
Oh,
so and I just filmed that today and stuff. So I'm going to be editing that. That'll be going up on the channel probably tomorrow or Tuesday. It's all depending on how fast I get it done.
Let them cook.
Let them cook. Well, same thing, Joseph. Appreciate the time, appreciate the energy. And before I go ahead, Papa's got Sweet Chin music on Thursdays. All of you can join. Lots of Fortnite gaming, lip syncing. So make sure you guys go check out Papa and make sure you guys sub everybody up. Me, like I said, I'm here every Sunday live, just kind of doing my thing. I don't drop videos Monday anymore. There's a lot of stuff going on Monday. There's a lot of live streams. There's a lot of other people dropping. So I've started a new little schedule where my new comic book days will be on Tuesdays, kind of lighter week for lighter things for YouTube that day. And then Wednesdays I skip as well since there's a lot of live streams going on Wednesday as well. Just kind of don't want to take up too many people's time. Watching my videos, watching that live streams just kind of helps out both ways that way. And then Friday, I'm there every Friday at 10:30, wrapping up the Friday Positivity. We are pushing towards episode 100. Then I'm going to be retiring that series. And it's going to be somber to see it go, but I'm excited. I got a couple new things in the works. And then every other Saturday, it's kind of like my vlog, behind the scenes, kind of in the life of me, in the life of a toy and comic book collector. And then, like I said, this week we'll also have a special extra upload of the full experience of SummerSlam. So there's a lot of footage I didn't include today. A lot of those clips, I could only upload 30-second clips to StreamYard. So they were very, very short. So that will be the full video. So make sure you guys check that out. And again, I just appreciate you guys coming out, hanging out. I am very, very, very close to that 3K watch hours. So as soon as I hit that, again, I'm going to be doing a double celebration giveaway. I've been building it for like 2 months. I got a couple slabs. I got some books. I got some trades. It's going to be a good thing, and I'm not going to announce it. So I'll announce it in a couple of the group chats. But other than that, just hang out on my live stream, and I just want to give back to you guys and really support the followers that really kick it with me. So it means the world, the time and energy. I know there's a lot of negative stuff going on. I'm not even focusing on it. I'm not even talking about it. Just enjoying and living life, and I hope you guys are too. So hopefully you guys have a safe week. Collect some stickers if you like. If you don't have my sticker, make sure you reach out to me as well in the DMs because it's all about that swag, baby. So
I don't have your sticker, man. I want to be a sticker person, man. I feel
dude,
left out.
Bro, I got them on deck, man. Reach out to me. If you don't collect, if you don't collect, man, we need somebody that's good at editing. Pokemon thing, the Pokemon theme, like with the theme song, gotta catch them all, gotta collect them all. It'd be great to have somebody edit just a whole bunch of different stickers and catching them and stuff. So if you're an editor, feel free.
That sounds like a job for Freaky Louie, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I was
doing.
Awesome, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking earlier. Freaky Louie would sing it, and then have somebody like edit it and put it all together and everything. I think that would be phenomenal. So like I said, feel free to steal that idea and just tag me in it if you do it because I would love to see it. So we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna get out of here. I appreciate the time, appreciate the energy, appreciate the love, and Where's my clip? I got way too many clips on this thing now. I got to delete some. There it is.
I'll be back.
What?